I grew up on the south side of Chicago where my love for photography began at 8 years old. It became one of my refuges of a turbulent time in my youth with my first stepfather, a Jewish man that had volunteered to fight in Germany and came back from World War II with PTSD wounds. Photography and fixing things became a passion. My second stepfather had a job that allowed him to move to Phoenix, then New York City. In my last year of high school, I started developing black and white film. It was also the year I moved out on my own. I was 18 and not very well prepared at thriving in life. Somehow, getting out and about, I met the head of the art department at Pace College, and he started buying prints of mine for their permanent collection. He encouraged me greatly, something I will never forget. He made offers to help, which I was not always able to receive. Some might say I didn't quite have things together. I needed to leave New York City and left the offers behind, moving to New Mexico, where I enjoyed the beauty of the West for a few years before making my way to Alaska. During these years, I was not a serious photographer and worked construction to pay the bills. After 18 years in Fairbanks, I decided to go to New Mexico State University to pursue a Bachelor in Science and Electrical Engineering degree. Self-taught in many ways, I became a picker to supplement my income while going to school, focusing on buying and selling camera equipment. I also decided to focus more on my photography. The beauty around Las Cruces is quite amazing. When the Preston Gallery came to Mesilla, managed by Paul Schrantz, I took classes that I credit Paul for refining and encouraging my fine art skills and approach to the craft. Through his teaching, I became more aware of how to create images which instill thought and questioning, which is done by creating images that are beyond the literal interpretation. Paul inspired me to create composite images, which are made by combining multiple images together. I was also developing a consciousness and awareness that my mental state and connection to my subject influenced my final creation. Creating images became a magical experience. It can be a time and place to ponder my place in the universe, a time to play. Play is a greatly undervalued gift. About 5 years ago, I started exploring an alternative process of using my images in encaustic wax, which I call wax play. These become one-of-a-kind works. Recently, I've been printing my work on metal, which I've grown to love how they present. Traditional prints, I still do, but my preference is metal, and they can be seen locally in Las Cruces. I encourage you to look at my work and consider purchasing one of my fine art prints on metal. Please feel free to email me with any questions you might have.